Got my name, is my Polish name in there.
What is this one?
Combat infantry badge. And this is my battle stars, 2 battle stars.
How do you get these, Grandpa? I don't know what they mean.
Well, this is wounded, the Purple Heart.
Where were you wounded, Dad?
Shrapnel in the leg, right knee.
That's what all that pain is from.
Yeah. And this is for above and beyond.
What is this called, the Bronze Star?
Yeah.
Above and beyond, and how does somebody get that?
Well, you gotta get a special citation for doing something unusual. Yeah, like Normandy and when we took St. Louis.
And the sun closes in on the frontier.
I don't know if you ever heard of St. Louis. That's we got after we landed in Normandy, we got into that hedgerow fighting. One for Normandy, one for Brittany, where you took one in France. The farmers used to hedgerow their feeding fields so that the cows wouldn't eat whatever they wanted to eat. They'd have an acreage, maybe an acre or so, and they would put a rock, stone, and fences around them, and a gate at one end. They had the advantage, so we had to get them out of the way, so then we could move Patton in.
Did they know you were coming, Dad?
The Germans? Bet your ass.
Yeah.
They knew we were coming. They were, one regiment has 5,000 men, and this 116th Infantry of my division went in first, and they were wiped out.
Yeah.
And the next regiment from the 29th Division, which was the 115th Regiment, went in that same day, but later. The guys were dead on the beaches from the other regiment. And we were the first reserve after that, the 175th Regiment. So we went in the third time the next morning. And they were paratroopers hanging from trees with their parachutes. But glider riders, every open field the Nazis put in telephone poles. Oh. And they left them about 5-6 feet from the soil. So when the planes, the DC-3, it was a 2 twin-engine prop plane, they towed a glider loaded with soldiers. Oh, wow. And then when they got over the spot that the big shots thought that they could drop off and land on the fields, and the gliders got no motor, so you can't control where the hell you're going to land. So the gliders tried to get in the open fields, and then when they got close, they found out that it was laid with poles every so far, and they ripped the gliders up. And they ripped the gliders up, and the guys in there got killed. The infantrymen that were inside the glider. We were on the ground, moving up to St. Mary's Lease, another little shoreline city. We saw the gliders there, the troopers. We didn't stop to help or anything because we had to keep moving. So,
how many troopers were in your particular?
I don't know how many could get into a glider, but I'm sure there was at least a couple dozen. But I didn't go on D-Day, I went on D+1.
One day after Private Ryan?
Yeah. You know, when they shot that movie, if you looked at the left shoulder pad, it had our 29th Infantry Division emblem in that movie. That's for the theater of ETO, European Theater of Operations, and there's the 2 battle stars, one for Normandy, one for Brittany campaign. Normandy was, that peninsula was where Omaha Beach was, is Normandy Peninsula, and then we went to Brest, Battle of the Bulge, they got so antsy that they finally issued us carbines in Paris because they didn't know if the Nazis were going to break through
Break
Bulge.
Paris, that's right.
So they issued us in Paris carbines in case we'd be pressed into shooting. But they corralled them, and then after the Battle of the Bulge, and that was primarily the beginning of the end.
They never really did take over Paris.
No. Well, the French, when the Nazis took them in 2-3 days with their what they called their tank corps and stuff, would come right in, circle the Maginot Line. French built the Maginot defense line between them and Germany, figuring that that's where they're going to come.
Yeah.
They went around the Netherlands and so forth, cleaned up the Netherlands, and the French declared Paris an open city so they wouldn't bomb it. There wasn't anything injured in Paris. Yeah,
they declared it
an open city so that we won't stop you from coming here, but don't destroy our city.
Whoop.